Hello and good evening. I haven't come on here all day. It's 8:38 p.m., right? And it's like I I do the return sentences every day. Even if I don't come on the camera, I do them every day. It's always going. So I have one going here. Like it's going out. It's going out. I'll just do another one. And I have the tea lights. It's going. It's a routine. It's my daily routine. That's just what I do to return the energy back to wherever it's coming from. But I've been going through spiritual things for years. All my life. It's all my life. Like Nigeria is like the end of it. I never been to the country, but I already knew. I already knew this shit. I've been dealing with this mess from my childhood. So yeah, so I'm gonna just talk about that. Like how, like what? Even growing up, my mother always like put us in competition with each other. Like we like hated each other, but we loved each other because we're family. So then it's like we're together, but then it's like, ugh, we're just together, you know? Then she's like, "Oh, this is why I had all these children so that they could take care of me at my old when she gets older." Whatever. We all grow up different. We all had different fathers, and we all grew up differently. We all saw things differently. My mother just was around all these men, all these different kind of men, and I was like, I promised myself, I was like, I don't ever want to be like my mother. I just never want to be like her. And I knew from young that the family was cursed. We knew the family was cursed because we would talk. Like all of us, when we were little, we would all talk with each other, and we talk spiritual spiritual things because that's what we do. So it was like, oh, I think the family's cursed. Yeah, they must be cursed. Like look at how everybody is living, like how their life is going. So you look at everyone and how their life is going. Everyone's divorced or they've never been married. They have children from different men, or they're with someone they don't love. They're with them for convenience because they pay the bills or they needed to get their citizenship. So they married them to get them the papers and make them legal. Like, it would be reasons for that. My grandmother married my grandfather because she didn't want to be alone. That was all. She didn't love him. She didn't care about him. He died. She didn't shed a tear. Nothing. I was like, wow. Like she was really sick of, sick of him. I was just like, wow. It's just crazy. But like everyone got with a person for convenience. That's what they got with them for. They didn't love them. They didn't care for the person or anything. Or oh, you have a baby, you gotta stay with them. And I was like, I'm not gonna be like that. So I changed it. I changed it because I left the my husband, my first husband. I left him. And I was like, I don't wanna raise the kids like this. I wasn't happy. He was always outside, he was always cheating. And I thought he was gay. Everybody, I just thought he was gay. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's because I'm too independent and I gotta do everything by my fucking self. And once you start acting a little funny and you're doing too much, it's like, I think you're gay. Or you have gay friends and then you don't think that your friend is gay, like your friend is gay. No, they're not gay. They're just, that's just the way they are. I'm like, they're gay. But whatever, they deny. They deny. Whatever. It's like we will never be friends. We will never be cordial. We will never have any kind of relationship. There's no relationship with the kids either. And he was always doing spell work against me and the kids because I left him. So this was that. There was spell work when we was younger. It was like, they didn't want you to get too far ahead. So my mother got rid of all her kids and put us all in different places. We were all in different places and different daddies. So, they went with their daddies. And with me, she didn't want my father to know that she put us in foster care. Like if my father knew, we probably would have stayed with him because he's like a God-fearing man. But she didn't want him to know. It's like she's petty and she's childish and she's just a slut, like she a whore. So it's like, she put us in foster care. My dad never knew. And I didn't know that my dad didn't know. So, later you got to grow up. When you grow up and you just start seeing things for what it is. And it's just like, wow, you never said nothing to him. And then she always tried to turn us against him. Lies is witchcraft. Lies is witchcraft. And then she always had issues and problems with people, but it's because she's doing spell work on people. And then she's like, they're just jealous of me. She has no friends, no friends, and nobody likes her. And she's always lying and she's always talking, telling people business. So it's like nobody likes her, but it's spell work. And she always praying, whatever. That's mom, right? My sister is jealous. What she wants to know the birth chart, my birth chart. She wants to know all my information, but it's to copy it. And then it's like a rush to get married. I was like, I'm not rushing to get married. I was like, it's all right. Like when my time will come, when my time comes. But she rushed to get married to this man from Lebanon. And I said, I don't know what I said, like that's from Europe. And then this guy says, that's not a European country. I was like, so what kind of country is it? And then I had to look it up because I was like, I don't fucking know. So it's Arabic. It's Arabic, Middle Eastern country. A man from Lebanon, like we from New York, USA, Dominican, Spanish. And she went and married a man from Lebanon. She bought him everything. She paid for the wedding. She did everything. And I'm just like, wow, like he didn't do nothing. She did everything for him because she wanted to be married so fast or so bad. It was like so important to be married because it's like when you're married, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why it's such a big deal. It's like, I chose to be alone. It was like to break the curse. I was like, I didn't want to be unhappy, be married and be unhappy. I didn't want the kids to grow up and think that this is how you treat women. I want my daughter to grow up and be like, okay, like I have to accept a man treated me this way and I have to stay with them. Like, no, you can leave. You can leave. You can leave any situation. Like you can leave any situation. If you're not happy, leave. Leave. I tell them that and I teach them that. Like you leave any situation that is not serving your highest good. You leave. If you're not happy, you can leave. Like if it's not benefiting you or making your life better, you can leave. Leave. You don't owe them nothing. But I had the two kids and it's like, as long as he was help me, I was like, just help me with the kids. I was like, I don't want to be a single mother. He's like, the kids are always going to know who their father is. He did everything in his power to not help me. He turned the whole family against me with lies. So I don't even speak to my family now because I remember we were at the party because we throwing parties. It was something for somebody and they invited me to go. Oh, come. It's going to be nice. I'm not with this person. So they invited him and then he bring his friends. So it was like a setup to put me in a fight. And I was like, that was the last time I ever went to my family, a family function. Like I don't fuck with my family at all because it's like they're going to try to set me up. People get married, I don't go. People going through things, congratulate, I don't fucking go because I feel they're going to try to set me up again. So I'm like, I'm not going to put myself through that. They went against me and I'm their blood. And this man comes from nothing and he's not family, but you favored him and took his side and went against me. So it's like, you know what? We're not friends. I'm not friends with the family. We will never, I will never go to a function. I will never go anywhere they're telling me to go because they're probably going to invite him. And I think his sister was the one that wanted to attack me. And then, you know how karma goes, right? So, and then she goes somewhere with him, with the ex-husband. I'll say his name, like Rodolfo Fito. That's what they call him, Fito. So, and then she goes somewhere with him, and then he beats the shit out of her, like really, like beat her bloody. And I'm like, you know, but that's because she's with him. I don't know what happened. And my kids were there. And my kids told me that this happened, that he got into a fight with her. Her son was there. Like everyone saw it. And it was like scary. It was devastating. They didn't know what happened. And he just started beating on her out of nowhere. And I was just like, wow. But then it's like she was the one that was trying to attack me at the party, you know? That's the reason I don't go. But whatever, everybody is always something. This is family. I didn't even get to the business work. When I started working, it's like it's just spell work, constant spell work. And I'm just like, oh my God, it was beauty spells, it was stuff for your health, it was all kinds of work for you to struggle, for you to have a hard time. And this is from an employer, the courthouse, the Bronx Supreme Courthouse. I was there for 15 years. I've been complaining since 2008. I've been complaining and no one has ever helped me. And I just resigned in 2020, and that was the best decision that I made in my whole life. You know, that's for, you know, this is like the basic child's play. They're trying to cause problems, chaos magic. They do drug abuse spells to make you have a problem. A problem. Because there was a time I was drinking all the time. And I'm like, I was a drinker. I was a smoker, then I became a drinker. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I'm alone. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. No, I would go everywhere. But I was always by myself. And I always had a good time. And I always took the kids with me wherever I went. We went everywhere. And I think my sister tried to steal my destiny. That this was all happened to me before Nigeria. Then I didn't go to Nigeria, but this all happened spiritual. It's all spiritual. And then it's like if I'm talking to you and I'm spiritual, and then it's like the whole family, we all a little witchy. We all do shit. But you know, it's on you to do good or be evil. You could be evil. I could be evil. I could be evil. If I wanted to be evil, I could be evil. I could do all kinds of shit because I know how to do it. You know, but I don't do it because I know it's going to curse my life. It's going to curse my future. It's going to curse my children. It's going to change everything. I will never do it because I know it changes your future. The person that's doing the black magic, it changes your future. I don't want my future to change. If things are gonna be good for me, let it come, let it happen for me naturally. Like I do things for prosperity, for success, for good health, wealth, for everything good, for everything to flow into my life. I That's the kind of work I do. I don't attach myself to anyone because people carry energy. People have energy. So it's like if I'm good energy and somebody got that nasty energy, you can't grow with nasty energy. They're gonna delay you, they're gonna stop you, they're gonna make everything fucking hard. I was like, yo, no, it's not gonna work out. Like you can try, like I try, but it just doesn't work out because the mentality is not the same. It's like we not the same. And it's like, you know what? I don't, it's fucking fine. Like I can be alone. I've been alone for years. I'm used to being alone and it's fine. Everything is fine. But when you meet someone and everything starts going left, it's the person that you're around. That's why everything is going left. That's why all this shit is happening. I was like, oh, I got to remove myself so that I can get myself back in order. Nigeria happened. The Ghana, went to Ghana twice, and then I married somebody in Ghana, but he was like crazy. His name was Delhi, Bami Delhi. He's a fucking bastard. But you know, he had family in Nigeria, and he knew I wanted to get into Ifa. So, and then it's like he just turned the whole Nigerian country against me. Like they don't even know me. Like they don't know me. They don't know where I come from. They don't know what the fuck I've been through already. I've been through this already. And then here they go, doing beauty spells, doing chaos magic, doing all this kind of work to stop me, to delay me, to cause me problems. It's like, yo, I've been through this shit already with my own family. I had to deal with this shit. I've dealt with this shit like always. And it's a choice to stay in the light. You know, it's a choice because it's easy to be like, you know what, I'm gonna get them back and I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna fuck up their whole life. I'm gonna ruin everything for them. But then it's like that energy is gonna come back to you. It's gonna curse you. And it's like I have children and they have a life and they have a future. I don't want to mess up their life or their future. So I don't do anything. I give it to God. God got it. The ancestors got it. I burn ancestor money all the time. I started burning ancestor money. It was when I got, it was because of the Nigeria. I was like, I needed spiritual help. Nobody would help me. I didn't have anybody to help me, and I needed I wanted spiritual help, but I didn't have anyone to help me. So I found ancestor money. Somebody said you need to burn ancestor money. You need to, it's going to make things better. It's going to clear up the karma. It's going to do things. And I was like, oh, I started doing my own research. You know, the ancestor money has the emperor on it, the Jade Emperor. The Jade Emperor is like a very powerful emperor, and he wanted everyone to be wealthy. And he didn't want people, you know, for you to be going through a difficult time. He wanted justice for all of the injustices. Like he wanted people to move forward in life. So it's like when I burn ancestor money, it's like I'm calling the ancestors. And it's like whatever work is being done, the ancestors got it because I'm burning that money. I'm calling on the ancestors. I'm honoring the ancestors by burning that money. That's how I work with the ancestors, is by burning the money. I have the altar for the ancestors. I cook for the ancestors. Like I do stuff for the ancestors. It's just for the ancestors. And I feel better when I do that, you know? When I tried to get into the Ifa religion, it was blood sacrifices, it was animal sacrifices. I don't have that. I didn't have anyone I didn't have anyone to help me. I had to do this shit by myself. So and then it was all the stuff in the past. And then it was like all the stuff now, but and then I don't even know how they all come together. Like when it's family, like I know who the fuck is doing what to me. That's why I don't fuck with none of them. But and then it's like when it came to Nigeria, it was like just a whole bunch of people, a lot of fucking people. I was like, what the fuck? How is all these people coming for me like this? I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. But it's like I'm not from there. I've never been there, but they know each other. They're friends, and you tell your friend, "Oh, let's go do this. Let's go do this." You know, to attack. They want to attack a person. So it's like they'll call friends to help them attack a person. And I'm just like, I don't know how can people do this? Like this is how they live. This is how they make their money. I'm just like, wow, like I've never been there. So I'm talking because I've been through some things and I've been attacked and I've never talked about it. And then I didn't talk about it because never been there. It's all spiritual warfare. You can't prove it. You can't see it. I got my ancestors, but you can't prove that. You got your ancestors. How you got your ancestors? You can't prove that. I got my ancestors. I have God. God is with me. Jesus is with me. The masters, ascended masters, the powerful ones, the powerful ancestors are with me. But I can't prove it. You can't see it. You can't see it on me that I'm protected, or I have my ancestors, or I have a lot of spiritual power. You can't see it. I'm a girl, I'm a female. So it's like, oh, you think I don't know nothing. You think I haven't experienced anything. I've experienced all of this. And it's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. It's been multiple times. It's been the same kind of energy. It's been chaos magic. It's been breakup spells. It's been poverty. It's been suicide spells. It's been drug addiction spells. It's been all kinds of spells. And then it's like, and this is from the USA. People that are here in the USA doing this shit to me. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to progress. They don't want you to be, they don't want you to go anywhere, and they don't want you to succeed in anything. This is employment. This is what they do. They hide, they steal, they sabotage the documents. Black magic is done so that nobody checks. Nobody checks. Nobody ever checks. And I've been complaining since 2008. I have a court document, 405 pages of legal documents, of complaints, of emails, of going back and forth. Like, you talking to me and I'm talking to you, but you're not helping me. You know, there's that. The latest thing was the unclaimed funds, and it's the same thing. They act like they don't know. They act like you don't know. Like, they don't know I'm suing the courthouse. They don't know I work for the government. They don't know. They don't know who the hell Paulina B. Garcia is. Okay, so and then now I have to do my own investigations because nobody wants to do their fucking job. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But it's like, it's always something, and I always have to defend myself. Always have to go and do the most, and just to get things done, for people to do their job. And the greatest gift for me would be for people to be in jail. I want people to go to jail. If they rot in jail, I'll be so happy. Their misery, all of their fucking misery will make me so happy. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm just so glad. Like, karma, because karma comes. Karma always comes. Bad things happen. Like this girl, like the way he beat on her and blood everywhere. And I'm just like, wow. But that's her karma. I saw it. I took it as her karma, but trying to have me set up well, trying to fight. She wanted to fight with me for him. For him. And then he was the one that beat her up. He beat her and left her bloody in front of her kids and in front of my kids. And it was traumatizing. And I'm just like, wow. But karma always comes. When you do bad onto others, it always comes back to you. The poverty spells, they want poverty for me. Then they end up being poor. They end up struggling. They end up going through a difficult time. People do breakup spells. They don't want me to be with anyone. It's like, why? I'm fucking single. I'm always single. I'm always single. And it's like, why? But it's spell work. If it's not the ex-husband, it's always something. Somebody crazy always doing something. We're not friends. We don't speak, but they want to sit here and they want to just fuck with my life. And I'm like, why? Like, just leave me alone and go live your life. But no, they want to come and they want to bother me. And even the guy that I married in Ghana, he's doing shit too. And it's just like, why? Like, we're not together. We're not friends. We don't talk. We don't, nothing. It's always scamming on the phone, calling me from all these different numbers, all these different profiles. And it's like, it's all fraud, and it's always the same. It's always the same kind of mess. And then it keeps going because nobody does anything. Nobody says anything. Nobody. Everyone acts like they don't know what the fuck is going on, and they know what's going on, but they don't say anything. And it's like, and I don't say anything either. It's like, what you gonna say? Like, I could have been talking about it when everything was happening, and then nobody did anything ever. So, and then they would have just written me off like, oh, she's crazy because I'm saying something about it. I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. I just let whatever happens happens. And I'm like, my happiness is their misery. When they're all fucked up and these people go to jail, and shit starts happening, things start moving, that's what I pray for. That's what I manifest. I manifest things to move forward. I pray for justice for all of the injustices. I can't prove spiritual things. I can't prove it. It just happens and I just see it and I can't even say nothing. Like, I know why that happened to you. Like, I know exactly why that happened to you. Because you sitting there and you doing shit. You doing stuff to me. I'm favored by God. God loves me. The ancestors love me. Like, the spirits love me. They love me. And I deal with them every day. I don't have a day job. Like, this is what I do. This is all I do. Whatever. I don't know. They don't. I, I don't know. I just don't care. It's like, I don't try to understand crazy people's thinking. I don't try to understand anything. It's like, it made me think about karma, you know, and this girl and her brother, because they're brother and sister. And then I was set up to get into an argument, to get into a fight with me, and then it comes back around and then they end up fighting each other, and he beat the shit out of her, left her bloody, knocked her tooth out, everything. I was just like, oh my God. I'm on my business. I don't say nothing, but I know what the hell happened. That's karma. And I've never been around the family again because of whatever happened, because of that party. You invited somebody that wasn't supposed to be, like, they're not supposed to be there. They're not family. Like, why are they there? And then it was just to create problems for me. I was like, oh, I can't fuck with my family. That's all that showed me. So I don't deal with them at all. We're not friends. We don't cordially call, oh, how you doing? You all right? Oh, I miss you. No. No. It's none of that. And then it's like, when I move forward in life and I progress and I succeed and I am where I am supposed to be in life, I'm not helping anyone that went against me. That's the whole thing. It's like, how can you think that I don't see you and you sitting there and you're doing stuff with my sister, my brother, my mother? It's like all this shit. Like, they think that you don't know. And then it's like, this is stuff here, the employment. And then Nigeria, these people don't know me. They don't know anything about me, but they want to sit here and they want to do work. And they think it's going to work. Like, nah, it's not going to work because I've been through too much already before even anything. I already know this stuff. And then it's like, because I never said anything, I never said what I know. It's like, you meet people and you think they're good people, but they're not good people. They're not. They show you. That's all they showed me is straight up evil. That's all I know. That's all I know is straight up evil. What they trying to do. It's like destiny swapping. Like, she wanted me. Like, she wanted my body, or she wanted me. So you want to know what it felt like? It felt like my whole body was on fire. My whole body was itching. I'm on the bed and my whole body's itching. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I had to jump in the shower and cleanse with salt and pray. And pray over myself and over my body. And this was like at 3 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But I know what it is. A spell work. But you can't prove it. I can't prove it. I can't prove it. Then you tell people, then they don't believe you. And I'm like, okay, let let karma come. These people are going to die. They are going to die. The death spell. Somebody did something to my heart. It was squeezing my heart. It was like my heart was so tired. I was like, what the fuck? I had to stay, how you say, stay still, stay still. And I was like, why is my heart feeling like this? It's because somebody did a death spell. Who did it? I don't know who did it, but I had to remove myself from everyone. When I remove myself, that's when the karma comes. That's when karma comes and bad things happen, is when I leave. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I was like, I'm not gonna die by spell work. It's like these people they don't know me, but they want to sit here and do spell work on me. Like I'm not gonna know. They're gonna sit here and do beauty spells on me. Like I'm not gonna know you doing beauty. Like I know you doing beauty spells. I don't talk to no one. I don't deal with people. I don't associate myself with anyone because of this, because of the spell work. And I speak to one person, and the one person is attached to all these other people, and they all doing spell work. And then I'm telling them, and then they don't acknowledge me at all. They don't acknowledge me. They don't believe me. They don't. I'm just like, wow, I have to leave. I have to remove myself. And I'm like, if it's not that person, it's the people that surround him. And the only reason it affects me is because I'm talking to this one person. So it's either that person doing the work or the people around him doing the work. And then it's like, you don't listen to anything I have to say now. It's like, I can't trust you. Trust is like everything. And then I needed to trust this person and I couldn't trust them because my life was on the line. Like, you want me dead? Like, is that serious? Like, you hate me that bad because you want me dead? You doing beauty spells, you doing all these delays, you want to stop my life, you want to stop my money, you trying to give me all these kind of problems. And I'm like, yo, I thought this person was like the best person. I thought he was awesome. I thought they were good. I thought they were a good person. And it's like all this stuff is happening and it's because of that person. And I'm just like, why would you do this to me? Deny, deny, deny. I would never. No. That's what they do. And it's fine. It's like I just don't have time to waste time. It's like I have so much going on. I have so much to fight for. And I just want justice for all of the injustices. It's like if these people were to go to jail or drop dead, like they could drop dead because that's what they wanted for me, to drop dead. They wanted all these delays and all these problems to happen to me. It's happening for them because I do cleansings. That's all I do. I cleanse myself. I cleanse my energy every day. I do return ascenders every day. Return ascenders, the sole purpose of a return to sender is to return energy back to wherever it came from. That's the entire purpose of doing the return ascenders. And I can do them any kind of way. You can use any candle and make a return ascender. I sat there. I have time. I have time to do cleansings. I have time to sit there and write return to sender on all my candles. I have the time to sit there and focus on my things. But I can't prove anything. I can't prove nothing. All I could do is just cleanse and protect myself. The energy goes back. The bad things happen to them. And that's how I know that they did something. They did something. They wanted something to happen. They talking shit. They doing something. Whatever they're doing, it goes back to them. Bad things happen. That is what's going to happen. Bad things happen. Chaos, poverty, destruction, fighting. You're gonna fight. You're going to argue. You're going to go through so much shit. But it's like, I can't prove it. I just got to let it happen and I got to watch it happen. Stay calm, and mind my business. And then be like, oh, like, wow. Like, wow. And not laugh because then they'd be like, oh, that's fucked up. Why are you laughing? Like, you're not supposed to be laughing. I know why it's happening. That's why I can laugh at it because I didn't do anything. And then all this stuff they did, all this energy they put out, it goes back to them. I do return ascenders to return the energy back to who sent it. Return to sender. It returns it to whoever sent it. That's the entire purpose. That is the sole purpose of a return ascender. Just returning energy. That's it. Nothing is ever going to happen to me. Cleansing the body is so that nothing that they're doing will affect your body. So I have to cleanse. Everyone should be cleansing. Everyone should be protecting themselves. If you're around negative energy, you should be cleansing. You should be cleansing all the time. Do this shit for like 3 days. Do it for a whole week, every day. Cleanse yourself. Use salt, regular plain salt. If you know how to do spiritual baths, make the splash, make a spiritual bath and just cleanse yourself. Be like, oh my God, I need to protect myself. Like, yeah, you need to protect yourself. If you're around some shit, yeah, you need to protect yourself. But nobody listens, nobody cares, nobody believes me. They think that you don't know nothing. And I'm just like, yo, I've been through a lot of shit, overcame a lot of shit, and I'm still going through shit. And then it's like, they think that you don't know. I know. I know the system. I know how to talk. I know how to deal. I know how to handle myself. And I know how to cleanse and get rid of this energy. And it's going to go back to them. They use the drug addict spells. And I remember because I was drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot. I was drinking vodka all the time. Vodka. I wasn't smoking, but I was a drinker. I wasn't well, you could say I was a functional alcoholic. But I don't drink. I don't drink now. But I make my own wine. I do that. That makes me, you know, I like to make wine. So I make wine. That's the only thing I do. That's the only thing I drink is wine. I'll drink hard liquor, but it's like I don't do it. I don't date because it's like if it's not meaningful, if I don't care about you, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, it's draining to meet people and you're not on the same level, you're not on the same wave, you don't do the same things, and it's just like, you know what? It's not gonna work. And it's okay. Like, it's nice knowing you or whatever, but I wish you well. But they get mad and then they start doing spell work, and it's like, yo, fuck. Like, I don't know. I just haven't met someone that is on the same, that can understand me, and that's not going to give me problem. That's not going to try to kill me. That's going to sit there and try to attack me spiritually, and then they think that you're unaware, and then it's like, but I'm aware. Like, I know when shit is happening. I know when people are doing it. I know I know who's doing it. But then I tell you when you don't fucking believe me. I'm like, yo, like, are you serious? Like, you, it's fine. Fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I can't be mad. It's like, I just gotta watch all this stuff happen, and it's bad. I guess I wanted to talk about it because I wasn't able to talk about it. It's like my throat, I just kept coughing and coughing and coughing, and I couldn't talk about it. And it's like I wanted to talk about it because it's like growing up, I've been through things. And then Nigeria is like, it's just the past 5 years is been Nigeria. It's been nonstop. It's been groups. It's been groups of people. It's been teams of people coming for me. I'm like, yo, why are they coming for me like this? I don't know. I've never been there. They don't know me. You don't know me. Why are you coming for me? If you don't know me, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I do. And you gonna come for me? That's like a very big mistake. But it's like, I can't say nothing. I just gotta watch them go through their stuff. The latest thing I heard was like everyone was getting sick. Everyone was getting sick. It was like a spread or a virus. I'm like, wow. But that's from backfired spell work. You get sick from backfired spell work. People get sick or they or they die. That's what happens when the spell work backfires. Poverty spells. You're doing poverty spells to a person. They cleanse themselves. The spell is going to reverse. It's going to go back to you and it's going to stick to you. And you're going to be in a poverty situation. You're going to struggle. You're going to have a difficult time. No money's going to come in. Yeah, but that's because you did the spell. They did the spell. And then it's backfiring. Spell backfire. They do chaos. They want chaos. They want problems. They want arguing, fighting. I don't bother with people. I don't say shit. I don't say nothing. I look at them and I don't say shit. I stay calm. Somebody says something crazy, I stay calm. Hold on. New York City, it's inevitable. And the time right now is like 9:21. 9:21, and it's alarms. It's whatever is going on. Can't prove anything. The chaos magic. They want fighting, right? Fighting and everything. People gonna fight. You cleanse yourself. You cleanse your home. You have to cleanse your home. When they're doing chaos magic, that's for fighting and arguing. It can happen around you. When it's happening around you, you have to stay calm and stay quiet. Don't say nothing. Just let them argue with themselves and don't say nothing. Don't get in the middle of that. That's chaos magic. It's going to backfire and it's going to go back to them. It's going to stick to them. It's like they're just going to have problems and chaos all around them, but that's what they wanted. They did the spell. Like, what you doing this spell for? Oh my God. It's going to backfire. Like, they don't know it's going to backfire because they don't know that I know what the fuck I'm doing. But, chaos magic, the beauty spells don't work. Beauty spells, what happens when you do a beauty spell, you want to alter, you want to change the appearance of a person. It's going to backfire and it's going to make you look old. It's going to age you. So you're trying to do something to a person's looks, the way they look. It's going to backfire and it's going to affect the way you look. And then you're going to age. You're going to age rapidly. There's no control of it. Can't prove it. You're just going to start looking, oh, I'm 45. I don't do beauty spells. I don't do none of that because I know it's gonna backfire and it's gonna affect the way you look naturally. And I'm like, oh hell no. I'm a little vain and I care about how I look. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So and then I cleanse myself and I remove the energy from myself. The energy goes back to them and then they start looking crazy. It's like, yo, you should have never did this shit. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I still don't know. So that's the beauty spells. They do breakup spells. It's like, why? I'm single. Why are you doing a breakup spell? I am single. But you don't want me to talk to anyone. So you do a breakup spell to break up me talking. We're just friends. We're not fucking. We're just friends. Oh my God. But they want to break that up. And I'm just like, why? It's like, I don't understand like the focus. Like their focus is so wrong. It's like the focus should be on themselves. But the focus is trying to have me all fucked up. And it's like, I do cleansings every day. I do return to senders every day. It's a part of my life. It's a part of my daily routine from the things that I've went through in the past with my own family, with my own people, with my own places of employment. And it's just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. But then it's like Nigeria. Then they do all of the same things the people here do. So it's like I already know this stuff. Nothing happens. And my sister tried to take my destiny. So and then it's like I already know how that feels. The death spells, a lot of people come for me and they do death spells on me. They do all kinds of stuff. It was stabs in the back. Those I would feel it like knives stabbing me in my back. The heart, it's like I feel it, them squeezing my heart, or I feel everything. It's like I know everything. And it's like I hate it. I hate it. But it's like I can't prove it. I'm just talking about it, and then it's like I don't never talk about it. I just deal with it. I deal with it, and I get past it, and I feel better, and I could talk about it. But when I'm going through things, I don't talk about it. I just go through it, and I have to heal myself and be okay. I'm gonna take a break online because I went back to school, so I took a break, take a break for a while and just go back to school. But I wanted to talk about like how everything happened. It's just constant spell work. It's constant spell work to attack. But it's like, why are they attacking? I don't know. And it's like when a person sees greatness in you, they're gonna attack you because they don't want you to be great. And it's like, yo, we could have been friends. We could have been friends. Like I would have looked out for you, but you wanted to go against me. So it's like we will never be friends. That's all that goes. We will never be friends. We will never be cordial. This is for the ex-husband. This is for my family. This is for everyone. Like we will never be friends. We will never be cordial. It's like I cut ties with everyone and my life is okay. I'm okay. I'm alive. I thank God every day to be alive. I thank God for the ancestors because I'm closer to the ancestors. You know, spirit is with me. Spirit is with me. Like I dream. It's like it's peaceful. Like I just want to be at peace. I don't want nobody bothering me and doing shit to me. And then it's like you telling people, then they don't believe you, and it's just like, oh my god, I don't need this shit. I don't need none of this shit. But whatever. I just wanted to talk about it because it things didn't just happen in Nigeria. It's like it's been things throughout life in general. You grow up and you go through things, grow up, you're raised, and you know, if they tell you the secrets, family secrets, good, but most families don't tell you the secrets. They wait till you get older or you have to figure it out by yourself. Nobody's going to tell you what the curse is. They're not going to tell you. They're going to let you sit there and figure it out. They're not going to tell you because they don't want you to break it. That's what it is. So when you break it and you free yourself and you're not cursed, you're not like them, nobody could tell you nothing because you broke it. It's like you're free, free from everybody's shit. And then it's like these people, they come for me and I'm like, yo, like you can't come for me because I'm free. I'm not attached to nobody. Nobody bothers me. Nobody even speaks to me because they fucking know better. And then I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just like, it took time to get here. And then it's like, it hasn't been just Nigeria. No, it's been stuff throughout life in general, been cleansing. I've always been cleansing. I've always gone to the Botanica, but I wasn't using tea lights. That's one thing I wasn't doing. I wasn't doing the tea lights, and I wasn't doing them as a return of Sundays. I was doing shit. I was doing the pull out candles, and I was rolling it in the herbs, and I was putting the oils in there. I was doing shit to reverse whatever spells they did to me. And I was always cleansing, and I was trying to remove the spells that the family did. My aunt cursed me because she wanted the fucking husband, and I'm just like, why? I could never understand why would they come for me. But it's because they see greatness in you and they don't want you to be great. So they're gonna come for you. Check your soul, cleanse your soul, and wish them well. And you don't ever have to speak to them in life ever again. I don't ever have to speak to my family ever again. I'm grown. Like, we don't have to be friends. And it's just been secrets, family secrets. And then Nigeria is like, I always wanted to go there. I always wanted to be a part of Ifa, the Ifa religion. I always wanted to be initiated. And I always wanted to be with the Babalao, like the one, like the first one, the first the first Babalao to ever help me. I always just wanted him to do everything for me, everything like spiritually, like the initiation and things like that. And it just never worked out. It was just always something, and it's always been spiritual work. Like spiritual work. People did spiritual work on me, they did work on him, they did work, and they just constantly did work against me because they didn't want me to be a part of it. And I'm just like, why? I never could understand it. Like, why? So I just stopped trying. I stopped trying to get into the religion. I stopped trying to be friends with anyone in the religion. It's just like, because there's always something. They're always going to do work. So even now, I'm trying to just be friends, and then it's like people attacking me out of nowhere. Like, you don't fucking know me, and you attacking me. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. But it's not my problem. Not my business. I wish them well. I hope they grow, heal, and evolve. Learn something from this shit, because it's gonna backfire. It's gonna hurt you, and don't die. I don't I don't want you to die. I just hope you figure out how to overcome this shit. Because you want to do it, you need to know how to overcome, you know? But whatever. I'm just talking here. Leave a love, stay positive, vibe high. And I don't hate anyone that went against me. I don't hate the family, my family. I don't hate them. It's like I'm just free from all the shit. All the shit that they ever did. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care enough to care. So it's like, it's fine. Everything is fine. And I can go and live my best life. I don't have to do anything for anyone. I don't have to help anyone. I don't have to look out for nobody. I could just go and live my best life and have a good life. And that's fucking it. Like, but I wish everybody well. Leave with love. Bye.